as good neighbors with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. That's when good neighbors become good friends.
Jack Ramsay was a great man.
Black Jack Ramsay is a liar and a cheat.
But it should be Robinson Street because Black Jack Ramsay cheated.
Oh, steady on. What makes you so sure it was Hannah?
Yes, we're only assuming.
Oh, for heaven's sake. 1 minute she's asking questions about our family history and the next this happened.
Hannah!
Oh, am I glad to see you. The lunch rush is just about to start and I haven't stopped all morning.
I've just come from seeing Gran. She's heard about the feud between you and Dad and Hannah.
Oh, I was hoping she wouldn't. Is she all right?
Oh, she looks better, but the doctors are still a bit worried about her.
I suppose she thinks I'm childish letting this thing about the street flare up again.
A little. But there is good news. She's coming home.
Oh, that's wonderful. When?
Oh, well, Dad's getting her later on.
Today?
Yeah. And she's given me instructions to dig out some old video that she wants to play for you and Dad.
What on earth for?
Well, I don't know, but she said she wanted you to come back to our place after we finished so we could all watch it together.
Helen said that?
Yeah, she was very specific.
Well, don't have much choice, do I?
No, I guess not.
I don't
You
want to
raised
get-
an issue.
Come on, you two! Hey. I think I've heard enough of the Ramsay-Robinson feud to last me a lifetime. Now, all settle down. And, Philip, will you begin?
Oh, look, it's the wedding. I haven't seen that for ages. Oh, Harold, look at Charlene. Didn't she look gorgeous?
What is this about, Gran?
You are a very wise woman, Helen Daniels. I mean, this isn't just about Scott and Charlene's wedding, is it, eh?
I think it's time we buried the family feud, mate.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. It's ancient history. I just don't like to see history falsified, that's all.
Oh, here we go again.
Oh, I don't know how you can say that. Great-grandfather Robinson's diary made the truth perfectly clear.
Yeah, his version of it.
Can everyone please be quiet? Some people are trying to watch a video.
Yes.
I remember this. I do. It was a lovely, lovely day. Oh, isn't Charlene a picture?
Yeah.
Yeah, Scott didn't scrub up too badly either. Did?
No, I suppose not. For a Robinson.
Madge. She's always got to have the last word.
Yeah, Ramsay family failing.
Oh, there you are, Harold, looking very handsome.
It seems so strange to be watching this when I've got such a shaky memory of it all.
Oh, Harold, if you could only remember some of your finer moments, you'd blush purple.
Oh, stop it. She's always teasing me. You know, she makes things up just to get a rise out of me.
Yeah, like the time that he broke both arms and walked around like a zombie.
Oh, I remember that story. You told me, didn't you, Helen?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, he walked around with his arms like this for weeks.
Oh, Madge, you're making it up. Oh. She's got a wicked sense of humour.
Would I make up something like that?
Well, so it's true?
Of course it is.
Oh, no. I mean, if I was like that, how would I get about? How would... Show my face.
That's all right, Harold. You're amongst friends.
Oh, I'd forgotten about that, about Erinsborough. You do forget when you're away for a while.
I think that's why Gran's been here so long, isn't it?
Oh, it is indeed, my darling.
Well, I think it must be time for birthday cake, because I'm starved.
Oh, I'll crack the bubbly.
I made you a cake.
She even stuck to the recipe this time for a change.
I'll give you a hand.
Okay.
Don't listen to Deb, Gran. It's my best cake ever.
I'm sure it is.
So nice to have you home.
So nice to be home.
All right. Who wants to watch it again?
Oh, I think we've had enough, don't you, Hannah?
I don't mind. I enjoy a good wedding. Harold, love, would you top me up, please?
Apple juice.
Champagne.
Yeah, I've got...
Thank you.
Honestly, I don't know where you put it.
Constitution of Iron, love.
Gets it from Black Jack Ramsay, no doubt.
Dad.
What?
We've just finished one feud. Don't start another one, all right?
It was just a bit of humour.
I didn't notice.
Oh.
All right. Be quiet, it's starting.
You've seen it 3 times already.
Well, it's every young girl's dream, Philip.
Yeah, it's very romantic.
Not more champagne, Gran?
No, thank you, darling. I suddenly feel very tired here.
Do you want to have a lay down?
No, I'll be all right here.
Oh, here they come.
Well, that was really lovely, even for the third time round.
I don't know about you guys, but I can quote it word by word. I'm wedding out.
Me too.
No, it was nice taking a stroll down memory lane.
Yeah, well, it would be for you. Your memory lane's a bit on the empty side.
Oh, keep it quiet. Gran's sleeping.
Well, would anyone like coffee? I've got some carob if you'd like, Harold.
All right, yes, that'd be nice. Then we'd better think about going home, eh?
Now, I'll give you a hand with some of the dishes, love.
How you doing?
Fine. Just so glad she's home.
Me too. Don't stay up too late tonight, though, huh? You've got school tomorrow.
No, I won't.
Yeah, what's that again?
Oh, just the beginning. Hey, when I have a wedding, can you give me one like this?
Sure. Who are you planning on marrying?
Oh, well, Leonardo DiCaprio, of course.
All right. Or he might just be rich enough for you.
Is he one of the local boys, is he? No. I always planned on marrying Doris Day.
How can you remember?
And some things you just don't forget. Thank you for a lovely evening, Philip.
You're welcome.
Tell Helen I'll drop over and see you tomorrow.
I will.
Bye.
Good night.
Hello, saw the lights on. I was just passing. Thought I'd pop by and see how Helen's getting on.
I think she's happy to be home. She dozed off, actually.
Ah, you should be going to bed.
In a minute. She's not asleep.
What, Dad? What?
Carl?
No, she's not asleep.
What?
I sort of knew a while ago. I didn't really know what to do, and I don't think she would want to post.
Right, Hannah.
What? Hang on, what happened?
It's all right, sweetheart.
What happened? What?
I'm sorry, Phil. It looks as though it was peaceful. She simply slipped off to sleep.
Thanks, dear.
You all right?
Yeah, I will be. Do you want me to start calling people, Michael? Or...
Oh, you sure you don't have to do that right now?
No, that's all right. I've got to make the arrangements for everything.
How could you be so calm about it?
I'm not calm.
These things have to be done, Hannah.
It's not business, you know. It's not like a coffee shop.
Yeah, I think I know that.
Julie's coping the best way she knows how, love. You've just got to be here for each other.
Perhaps we can help with the funeral arrangements, Philip. It might help lighten the load.
You'd be very kind. It'd be a big help.
It's the very least we can do. I'll have a word with the minister and make the arrangements. All references back to you, of course. What about the eulogy?
Oh, yes, the eulogy. Would you mind doing that, please, Harold?
I'd be deeply honoured.
Thanks.
So I suppose everybody will come back here afterwards, will they? I mean, unless you
No, it'll be here.
Right, well, there's food to be organised as well.
I can take care of the food.
Thanks, dear.
How can you even talk about food?
Hannah.
What are you organising, a party or something?
No, people just want to meet somewhere to remember Gran, to celebrate her life.
Yeah, well, I don't want a party. I just want her back.
Dear Lord, we know that our friend Helen is with you. Please give strength to her family and let her wisdom and kindness light our paths in future. Amen.
Amen.
Did you leave a message for Scott and Charlene to call us later?
Yeah, I did.
May I ask something?
Of course, love.
How is Anna?
Well, she's naturally very upset.
Yeah, she was very close to her gran, so this has really hit her hard.
Perhaps tomorrow I would talk to her. My grandma died when I was young also.
Well, I think that's a very good idea. But there's only so much we can do. It'd mean a lot more coming from you.
Yeah, someone her own age, eh? She needs her friends at the moment.
That is what I thought.
We all loved Helen very much. For as long as I can remember, we would go to Helen with our problems and with our successes, and Helen would always find time for us. If it was to counsel us or to share in our good times.
Yes, it's just hard to accept she's gone.
Sweetheart, if you think we're feeling her loss any less than you, I'm sorry, you're wrong. All I can tell you is that we all have different ways of dealing with our grief.
I know. I just miss her so much.
We all do. I keep wondering what Helen would say to us. I know that she would be telling us that we need to love each other and support each other as a family.
When Mum died, I always thought Gran would be there for me. Till I got older anyway.
Yeah, I know.
There's so much I wanted to tell her.
I think we could do with some coffee. What do you reckon, Deb?
I know. Oh, okay. We could make an iced coffee. Hey, lots of ice cream.
No, thanks, Deb.
I think Debbie and Michael might feel better if you go and help them make something. They're trying to cheer you up.
Well, I know how she feels. I didn't even get to say goodbye.
Sometimes you just don't know when the time's come.
I suppose not. It's just that I was talking to her on the phone every other day, and she said she aimed to be home for her birthday, and suddenly...
Well, I guess she must have known something. She tidied everything up with a solicitor, and she gave me this to give to you.
Oh, what is it?
I have no idea. Open it and find out. She, I don't think she knew how to tell me. She just said, give that to Rosemary if the worst happens.
The worst?
Helen's wedding ring.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
How's this coming along?
Very slowly. So hard to do justice in one short eulogy.
Yeah, so many memories.
Yes, indeed.
So, what have we got so far?
Well, I'm just writing about how many lives she's touched.
Do you know, I can remember the day she got married. They all arrived at the church in vintage cars. Oh, Helen was a vision in pink, and she had a veil on the back of her hat. Paul gave her away. It was a lovely ceremony.
She was a fine woman, wasn't she? Everything she did with style. She really had class.
And nobody could accuse Helen Daniels of not having lived her life.
Yes. And that's why I don't want to let her down now.
Oh, hi.
G'day. Thought I might pop in for a moment, if that's okay.
Yeah, of course.
Thanks.
Can I get you a coffee?
No, thanks. No, it's just Rosemary needed to use the computer at home, and I couldn't concentrate on work anyway. I thought I needed a break.
That's what I'm here for. Come on in.
Thanks. We had a family meeting last night. It was good. It was helpful. I'm still worried about Hannah, though.
Oh, it's only natural. She's so young.
Yeah, poor kid. She's had a lot to cope with. Losing Julie, and now this. I think the extra couple of years with Debbie and Michael just make that difference, you know? I'm not saying that they're not upset. They obviously are. It was good of Michael to make the trip down. I should have done it all in one go, though, but still under the circumstances, I'm riveting on, aren't I?
You know, in all of this, I think you might be forgetting someone. You were just as close to Helen as the kids, maybe even closer. You have to make time for your own grief.
I'm afraid time's a luxury I can't afford right now.
No, it's not. It's essential. I mean, sure, you're being strong for them. That's part of it. But don't forget about yourself.
Everything in the house reminds me of Helen. Stupid cushion, the teacup. Imagine getting upset over a teacup.
What are you doing? Oh, just faxing off some things to Hong Kong. You know, nothing that can't wait. Just trying to find things to keep myself busy.
I know what you mean.
Is that what you're doing?
No, I was just going to clean my room. I was getting desperate.
I did want to talk to you, actually, Deb. Your father gave me your grand's wedding ring. Did you know?
No, he didn't say anything.
Well, I hope you don't mind his coming to me.
Did she ask him to give it to you?
Apparently.
No, that's what she wanted.
Well, it's just that I wouldn't want you to think I was getting any special treatment. You know, I mean, we all loved her and we were all close to her in our different ways.
Oh, you were her daughter.
Adopted.
That doesn't make any difference.
Thanks, Debbie. I just don't want there to be any bad feelings.
I think if there were bad feelings, then I would probably be the cause of them. I am sorry about what happened in America.
All in the past.
Yeah, it's never too late to apologise. Gran would have said that.
Yeah, she would have said that.
How's it going?
Oh, well...
I thought you were writing the speech for tomorrow.
Oh. Yes, well, it's a eulogy, and it's coming along nicely.
Yeah, it's our tribute to Helen, love. All the lovely memories we shared.
Can I help?
Well, yes, I can see why not. It's a good idea. What do you think of?
I certainly do. I mean, we could use a new perspective.
Have you mentioned the time she was in the play with Cheryl and Susan?
No, what was she?
She was a head in a box. Well, that's what she was pretending to be. And she had all this stuff around her to make it look like her head had been chopped off. She was fantastic. And I remember thinking, I bet no one else's grand does stuff like that.
Yeah, but is it? That's wonderful. That's just the sort of thing I need.
Oh, I wish I'd been here to see that.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
What is it?
That's the first time I've thought about her without crying. I didn't mean to laugh.
Oh, love, I think Helen would want you to laugh, don't you? I mean, you've got all those lovely memories. They're precious, so enjoy them.
So how long can you stay?
Oh, I can't leave the farm for too long.
Is that pretty?
Pretty hard work.
No, I suppose it would be. Still, it must be nice, all those green fields and fresh air.
Yeah.
You could just walk and think.
You should come back with me. Well, it might be good for you.
You're not wrong. It'll probably be just what I need at the moment.
So?
No, I can't leave now.
Well, what's stopping you?
No, everything. The family and work. How would Madge react if I told her I wanted to go bush?
Well, you don't have to stay for too long. I mean, I thought they'd give you some time off after the funeral anyway.
Yeah, because the family need me here.
The family needs you functioning. The way I see it is that you're going to burn out. You need to give yourself some time to get over this too.
You're trying too hard.
Oh. Yes, you're right, of course. I mean, the memories I do have of Helen are exceptionally pleasant ones. She was a very warm woman, wasn't she?
She was one in a million. We were lucky to have known her. Oh. Actually,
What's wrong, love?
Oh. I just remembered. If it hadn't been for Helen, we may never have found each other again.
we scattering her ashes over the lake?
Oh, well, I thought maybe we could keep them at home, you know, like she's still here.
It's what she wanted, darling.
Yeah, it's all right, Hannah. She is still here, in a way. I'm sure she's watching over us.
It's all right. I know how you feel.
What if we bought, like, a special little jewel box and you could put all of Gran's favourite things in it?
It's not the same.
Sprung.
Dad said I can eat it like this when there's not much left.
It doesn't worry me. Won't be much left when you finish with it anyway.
What are you doing up?
Same as you. I couldn't sleep. Heard you tossing and turning.
You blame me?
No. I guess if I was in your situation, I'd be acting the same way. So I suppose you think I'm pretty selfish, running away from everything.
I don't know anymore.
Well, I don't think that I am running away.
Then why are you going? Why does it have to be now, Dad?
It's hard to explain. You know, Gran always used to tell us to make the most of our lives and to trust our instincts.
I don't think Gran would tell you to leave me, do you?
No, I don't. Just listen to me. I don't want to have to leave you behind. I just think that when someone's life ends, it really makes you think about your own, don't you?
Yeah.
And I know that Gran wouldn't want me moping around here. She'd want me to get on with things, and so I just need some time away to think about that.
Yeah. You know, I can hear Gran saying all that stuff, but
What?
Gran would expect me to miss her, you know. I'm allowed to be upset.
Yeah, of course you are. We're all going to be upset for a while. But I promise you, it's going to get easier. And I know that it doesn't feel like it will now, okay? But it will. It's just going to take time, that's all. Okay?
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
And if you want to go, then you can go.
Oh, thank you. I won't be gone long, I promise you.
You mean it?
Oh, of course I mean it. God. Sorry, did we wake you?
It's all right. Look, I didn't mean to eavesdrop, but your Gran would be so very proud of both of you. You okay?
Yeah. I'm glad you're here too, thanks.
Sweetheart, so am I. Look, I loved your Gran very, very much. And that's something we all have in common. And I think I know what your Gran would want me to do right now.
Yeah, what's that?
Here's something for your special box of treasures.
That's Gran's wedding ring.
If Debbie doesn't mind, I'd like to give it to you, Hannah.
Oh, no, I don't mind.
You sure? I'll always look after it.
Oh, sweetheart, I know you will.
Mr. Bishop will now say a few words in tribute to Mrs. Daniels. Helen Daniels was... I'm awfully sorry. I was going to read from this and tell you about Helen. You don't need to be told who she was. She was our lovely, lovely friend who we love dearly. And you know what? I don't think there is one person here today who didn't go to her when the going got tough, or didn't ask for her help when they didn't know what they were going to do next. And she never, ever turned anyone back. I mean, just ask her family. They're going to miss her so much. And our deepest sympathies go out to you. But we're not just here to talk about Helen Daniels, good friend or friend of the family, but also Helen Daniels, a talented artist, a woman of great wit and good humor, a woman of great strength and character. And I just know that as long as we hold those memories of her, that Helen will always be with us. Thank you.
Right, okay.
Oh, thank you, Rosemary.
Harold, I have to say, that was a beautiful eulogy.
Thank you, Rosemary. Your mother was a very special lady.
Yes.
No.
Well, I think we're okay today.
Yeah, we're trying to be strong for the kids.
I know. And I'm sorry I've got to leave so soon.
When do you have to leave, Rosemary?
Well, I must fly out tomorrow morning, but I wouldn't be leaving the family if they didn't have such a strong network of support here.
They're in good hands.
It's been wonderful having you here.
Philip, I've told the girls that I'm only ever a phone call away. You know that too, don't you?
Thanks. Look, I was going to say something, but seeing as you're here, would you like to?
Yeah, I'd be honoured.
Excuse me, everyone. Can I have your attention? Rosemary would let us say a few words.
Thanks, Philip. Well, I was just saying how lucky we all are to have such good friends around us. I mean, I know we're still all a little bit shell-shocked, but I think I can speak on behalf of everyone. The girls and Michael and Philip. Because Mum's passing has brought us together in a very special way. I know we've still got a tough time to get through. But, you know, just having your support and your love makes all the difference. And I know that Mum would have preferred we celebrate her life rather than mourn her death. So I'd like to propose a toast. Because I know her spirit will remain with us always.
Yeah.
To Mum.
To Helen.